right now at this very moment officially bowl season because I am watching my first bowl game of the year here. And about as soon as this Old Dominion South Florida game gets wrapped up,
it's game blouses, basically.
yeah, it's just about done. But and then we'll have Louisiana Raging Cajuns.
We get the Blue Hens, baby. Let's go, Blue Hens.
Against Delaware Blue Hens. You got some scratch on it, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I figured you would. Let me see if I can try and guess this here. Well, since you just said Blue Hens, I'm going to say that you're taking them to cover 1.5.
Well, I got them early at 3.5. And I had on the under 62.5 as well.
Yeah, because it started at 58.5. Looks like it went up, and now it's back down to 60.5.
Yeah.
You dog. You an absolute dog.
I was on a little of only the first quarter and first half of that last game, but it was on the under of both.
You're sick, twisted individual, I'll tell you what.
With both those teams of what they had going on, their backup quarterbacks, their offense, some of their coaching for USF just not there at all. And USF was making both quarterbacks making their first start. And USF's quarterback is a 6-year quarterback, and he is awful.
Is he any worse than the Old Dominion quarterback? I'm looking at it right now, 11 for 25, but
you got to see those rushing yards.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it right now, 107 and 2 rushing touchdowns.
He really just did all that on that last one with a 51-yarder. But yeah, it was pretty much what I thought. He's a big running quarterback, and I figured they were going to try to establish the run early and probably stall out in the red zone. So
well, I guess this is the scouting by transitive property here because our Oregon Ducks taking on the James Madison Dukes this weekend, and
yes.
they played Old Dominion and they played Louisiana this year.
Old Dominion was pretty good. I mean, they didn't have obviously their starting quarterback this game, but he hit the transfer portal, and I think it's a top 10 quarterback right now in the transfer portal. So,
well, Old Dominion pretty good and lost to James Madison 63-27. Just absolutely got shellacked.
Yeah. I mean, James Madison, you pretty much know what we're getting with them.
Not only did they lose to James Madison, they got outscored from the second quarter on 49-7.
Whew. A clinic.
My God.
Have you done much looking into this James Madison team?
No, absolutely not. All I know is they got a pretty good running back, that Wayne Knight guy. He's got like 1,200, 1,300 yards. Outside of that, I almost feel like if I don't pay them any mind, pay them any attention, and don't actually take them seriously, then I have nothing to worry about. But the more I spend, like, oh, maybe I should watch some film, some game recaps or something like that. That's then me giving them just a little bit of credit to like, I should take them seriously. So I don't know if I'm going to do that.
I've had plenty of time. So I've watched my fair share of James Madison already this week and listened to all their pressers and all the players and coaches, everything they had to say. I'm pretty locked in on this James Madison team.
Pretty dialed in, huh?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Alonzo Barnett, their quarterback. He's a really good runner.
Well, I'm seeing right now that fifth in the country in rushing yards per game, 245.8. So
I mean, you know what you're getting. They like to run the ball. They have some good blocking schemes up front, and then they have a good running back. So they're good at running the ball, and then they're second nationally in stopping the run in total rush defense. So they're good at stopping the run, and they can run the ball. And I'm not too worried about him passing outside of the hashes because I've seen some of it, and it doesn't look too accurate most of the time. And I don't know if they have the athlete to beat us deep too many times because they will take shots, but it's nothing I'm scared that's going to go over the top of our guys if we're in position. If we don't pull any like Oklahoma State where we're just way out of position and someone's just open, but they're going to have to try some new plays. They're going to have to try some probably a trick plays to try to get us, because when teams have done trick plays against us this year, they've had success because we're way out of position. And I think that's one of the frustrating things if we just have some communication. But I mean, athlete for athlete, it's not really the same level.
No, and I was diving into I was just curious, like, all right, let's take a look at James Madison's schedule this year and pull up their the FPI of the opponents, the football power index of all the opponents they played. Obviously, Weber State does not have one because they are FCS, but the highest ranked FPI team they played was Louisville,
Yep.
29th, and lost 28-14.
That game was really close going into the fourth quarter. So, I mean, they played Louisville well. It was early in the year, so both teams didn't really have much figured out, I don't think, at that point.
I'm going to rattle the rest of these off for you, though. They then played Liberty, 105, Georgia Southern, 107, Georgia State, 129, Louisiana, who we're about to see right now in the 68 Ventures Bowl, catch the fever. It's definitely no R&L Carriers Bowl, but it'll do. Let's see. And then it was Old Dominion was 56, Texas State 75, Marshall 91, App State 114, Washington State 65, Coastal Carolina 123, and Troy 93. I was going to look up Oregon's just for a sake of comparison, but I didn't get to it. But just looking at that, like they played 6 teams and a net above 100 in FPI, and one and another team being an FCS school. And like, so, I mean, just that alone to me, it's, and obviously they're in the Sun Belt. Their schedule's not going to be as difficult, but it's just like they have not played anyone nearly close to the level of Oregon this year. And the closest they came was Louisville and lost 28-14. So it's just like, as much as as much as any opponent you should take seriously, I just can't when I see shit like that.
Yeah, no, I mean it's tough. We're gonna get their best game, you know. They've been, from what they've been saying, they've been really blasting the sound at practice, trying to get ready for the environment that they're gonna play in. You can't really replicate it until you're in it. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that on the offensive side of the ball. They are led on defense by Trent Hendrick, who's the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
Really good, flies to the ball. They have another good D lineman, Emmanuel Bush. They are a little bit smaller on the D line, but they do a lot of stemming and pre-snap moving to kind of confuse people and kind of cause chaos. So as long as we play with good technique and communication, I feel pretty good about that, being able to, even though they're really good at stopping the run, to be able to establish something. Maybe not all the time, but a majority of the time.
I'm looking at Sun Belt all conference team and players. Alonzo Barnett, their quarterback, player of the year.
Yep.
As you mentioned, defensive player of the year, Trent Hendrick. They also got freshman of the year, Sahir West, redshirt freshman on the D line, straight out of Baltimore. Go Orioles. But yeah, I mean, like got one guy on the offensive line, first team Sun Belt. I was looking at their wide receiver crew. I mean, like you said, it's like I don't think you got to be worried about the pass game too much. Their leading receiver had a total of, oh God, I just had it, I think 540 yards, 541 this year total.
Yeah. I mean, and that's not really them like, oh, they're just spreading the ball out, you know? Like,
no, the next guy's 410. Third in receiving yards is Wayne Knight, the running back at 379.
They want to dish it out out of the backfield to him. Like that's their goal. Like if they can't get anything going on the ground, you bet you they're going to be looking to have him run out of the backfield like when he's getting pressured real quick, especially on third downs. So he's all around their best offensive player, and they're going to look to try to get him the ball any way they can.
It kind of reminds me of Darius Taylor in Minnesota, where it's just like, just put the ball in this dude's hands and let him operate. And quite frankly, the result of this game might be very much similar, where it's like, all right, we can't do anything, and we just need to give him as many touches as possible to even have a chance in this.
I mean, I might be looking into this too much, like the betting line, that is, because it's staying pretty steady at 21.5. And there's a lot more bets coming in on Oregon, like public wise. And you can definitely see a sharp side as James Madison, just because 21.5 points is a lot in betting terms. But when I do look at this game, I do see there's potential for us to blow them out. But if we fuck around and they come out and play, like have a good game plan for what we got going, it could get. I just don't want it to get that close going into the fourth, So
no, it's you just don't give the team any hope. Like as soon as you let them hang around, a la Idaho last year, like as soon as you let them think they have a chance, they have a chance. Mm-hmm. So start fast, start big, jump out to 3 touchdown lead. And then at that point, it's just, they're going to be pressing. They're going to have to throw the ball. You can play a little bit more free, a little bit more risk taking. And then that's where turnovers can happen. That's where big plays can happen on defense. I mean, if you want to say that like the best thing that they can do is run the ball, perfect. Like that's the thing that the Oregon's defense probably can do the best is stop the run.
Yeah, especially when we know that that's what they do. Like if you're not like a USC and you can do both type thing, and we're not really worried about the pass as much, we can leave our corners out on islands and feel all right. And that's when we can load the box with Dylan Thieneman coming down, playing as almost an extra linebacker. And I think we should do pretty well. I think our D line should be able to establish the line of scrimmage against this offensive line. I know that they've had success in just about every game that they played, but this is a step up in competition. And I want to say that if we can't stop James Madison from running, I mean, I know that they've had success, but if we can't stop them, then I'm not feeling good against Texas Tech. I'm not feeling good against Indiana, which we've already played and did well stopping the run against them.
Yeah.
And then so on and so forth throughout the playoffs. So it's a good start. Part of me just wonders if we get up early, get in, get out type thing. Let's not get anyone else hurt. Let's get these reps. Let's get some people who haven't been playing these last few days or weeks, I should say, or some of our redshirt guys where we redshirted and that rule doesn't count now, so they can get in.
I saw that because I was, and this is a good segue. I was inquiring about this receiver room and who could potentially suit up. And I guess I just didn't look the rule up. I was I knew there was a 4-game rule, but I didn't realize that it did not apply to any bowl game or college football playoffs or anything.
The postseason, no longer regular season.
Right. So, because my biggest concern as far as that goes, I was like, well, if Evan Stewart were to suit up and play the rest of the playoffs, I was like, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4 games, so he would be fine. But yeah, it doesn't apply at all because you could have. Do you think all 3 of these guys will suit up?
I think Gary Bryant will suit up. I think DeCorian Moore will suit up. I think Evan will suit up. Will he play? That's another thing. I think also with the way that some of our wide receivers are already playing, I don't think maybe you get like 20 snaps for like DeCorian or 20 snaps for Gary and just see how you're doing. Like you don't need them to play the 60 snap role.
Right.
You just need them to get out there, get their feet wet after so many weeks off.
Yeah,
And
get live game action, get them
yeah,
out there running.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
we have Mekhi Hughes back out there. Everyone's like, "Oh, transfer portal." Like he's gone. He hasn't officially said that he is transferring. He's just using his red shirt for sure. But he's out there, and I mean, he's practicing with the team, and he's now eligible to come back and get some carries if we needed. Not saying that that's going to happen, just saying he could. And I do think Evan would be good to get a few reps, even if he's cleared. That is something we're not going to know until game time. I don't think they're going to come out, and I know that they have a different rule for the playoffs. You have to have an injury report out from Wednesday on, but you can just do questionable all the way up till game time. So
I think that Will needs to drop some 5 wide receiver, 1 tight end sets, just get these 3 guys, get Malik Benson and Jeremiah McClellan out there, and Kenny Sadiq, get 6 wide receiver options out there all on one play.
It's just tough because we have done so well with Jamari Johnson out there.
Let's get 7 of them out there.
It's just like
we only need 3 linemen.
Yeah.
Just have a 3 lineman set, kind of like do a whole 2-way, 1-A football thing where you only have 9 guys out on the field.
But it will all just be good to see like our team after some rest and some weeks off of, did we get healthier? Like, did our offensive line, did Harkey, did that ankle help a little bit? Isaiah World, did that ankle help a little bit? Is it getting better? Is it fully ready for this playoff run? And then Poncho, is your ankle, knee, whatever the hell it was, are you ready to go? I know he played the following week against Washington, but he wasn't 100%. Like, he taped that thing up and possibly got shot up or something and played. Yeah. So having a few weeks off of that ankle, more treatment, I think that's really going to benefit us. And I'm just excited to see who we actually roll out there, and what kind of game plan we put together. A lot of talk's been about Dante Moore. Is he staying? Is he going? If he goes, we're in the market for a transfer portal QB. And I think out of all those transfer portal QBs that are in the portal right now, who would you be most stoked to get?
Oh, well,
if Dante does declare.
I would have to say Raiola, but he's going to tear an ACL here soon just so he can be like Patrick Mahomes. Let me see here. I've seen plenty of names floated out, but I couldn't even tell you who's all out there available. So let me take a quick
I've seen Sam Levitt.
I mean, bring him home.
Yeah, that's one that makes sense. He is established. He's been in the playoffs. He can run the shit out of the ball. He's getting better as a passer. He'd come home for his last season and try to keep us on a winning way while we let our younger guys continue to develop.
I am kidding about Dylan Raiola. I don't want him anywhere near this program.
He has been talked about, though. Like, supposedly someone reached out. I don't know, but I agree. We don't really need that. So,
I know you'd like your boy Sorsby to.
Dude, I would love Sorsby. I don't know if he's going to get out of Texas Tech's grasp, or I think there's some people that are actually going to spend some serious money. DJ Lagway is going to probably end up going to Miami or LSU, I see.
So has Levitt not officially declared?
I mean, he pretty much did.
Because I'm on 247 Sports right now, 24/7, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and he is not on this.
His team came out and said, and Kenny Dillingham is ready for. He basically addressed Sam leaving and how he's supporting him. So,
and also they'd had some sort of like end of season dinner conference awards thing, and all the captains went up there, and he was the only one that was not there. And it's like, okay, like,
yeah,
I mean, we're gonna read the tea leaves on that one.
It's one of those things that's, I mean, it hasn't been officially said, but it's known that he's going to. And
Well,
there's gonna be a lot of suitors this year. They're and with a lot of money thrown away around. So
well, and that's
we'll
what's
see.
hard for me to like outside of the guys I've actually seen like play. There's so many guys on this list that have not played at all, right? Like it's like obviously we've seen Sorsby, Lagway, Raiola play, Aiden Childs we've seen play. Kenny Minchie though from Notre Dame, like how do you know if he's any good?
Yeah, you're going by recruiting rankings at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So it's tough to be like, oh, unless you are a dialed in, know his game, and it's just, throw a dart and see who it lands on. Almost like,
I saw Thomas Castellanos from Florida State got his another year of eligibility somehow.
was he like 25?
Yeah, I have no idea how old he is, but that got granted.
How about this? Give me Zoltan Osborne from Charleston Southern. You should look at a picture of this guy. Oh my God.
Good looking.
He's got I wouldn't say so. His hair's crazy though. He's got it's like Dante Hairsmore on steroids. Like it is wild. It is absolutely wild. I see Zane Flores is starting is transferring.
Oh, he threw a pick in the end zone. Oh,
I think he might be a couple seconds ahead of me. 4th and 1. For the Rage play action. Bam. Oh no. Go Blue Hens.
That's right.
Bark.
Or is that Michigan?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I mean, I would love to see Dante Moore continue being our quarterback next year. I think he could improve a lot just with another year. But if your name is where it says that it's supposed to be in a top 3 pick, it's tough to turn that down. And I can't help to feel like maybe we're going to get robbed if we don't get another year of more connection.
I want
cut
more.
Short.
I want more.
Yeah. Because not having him for the last 4 games really sucked. Hopefully he's ready to go here and we get a nice little run and get to see him for a few more games together. So,
what was I going to say? Yeah, it just also seems like the guys that are projected top 5 picks that decide to stay, and I hope this obviously would not happen, end up screwing themselves and end up doing themselves a disservice, and they end up getting drafted in rounds 3 or 4 or some shit. So yeah, I would not blame him for going to the NFL draft after this year.
And I think this QB class is pretty weak.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
yeah, it's true.
Yep. Besides Fernando Mendoza, you don't have a ton of top tier guys declaring.
No.
So that just is more incentive and also more money for him. So
yeah. I mean, as far as quarterbacks go between Mendoza and Moore, I mean, I'm looking at a mock draft website, my go-to, walterfootball.com. They've got Ty Simpson going 11 overall to the Dolphins potentially. But outside of that, as far as first round quarterbacks go, still looking, scrolling. I don't know.
I mean, Carson Beck, I don't know if he's going to go that high.
Don't do it.
Barrett Morton, I don't know if he's getting that high.
Yeah. Again, scrolling. Oh my God, this has Harold Perkins going in the 2nd round. What an absolute steal that would be. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even seeing a quarterback in the 2nd round. It might just be literally those 2 guys. And
it's just a late Pavia.
Yeah. 7th round pick, take a flyer.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy is such a joke.
That's what I said. He'd fit nice in Vegas.
Get him out of here. Yeah, he would on the slot machines and on the tables, not on a football field.
I know you'd see him in jail like one of the other Vegas
dude.
guys at some point.
Dude, what an idiot.
I mean, other than that, I think Oregon will have a few things to address in the transfer portal. Center being one of them. I keep thinking about.
Yeah.
Because once Poncho does, I do expect Poncho to declare. Gonna need someone established to step in for him.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, let's go final James Madison Oregon predictions here. I'm gonna go 40. No, because I gotta factor in the rain because it could be raining on Eugene on Saturday.
it ain't. Right now we looking good.
Yeah, it's. I'll look at one thing that says that the rain's going to stop Friday, possibly Saturday morning. I look at another and it says no, we're on flood watch until the 20th.
I'm not seeing any rain actually start Saturday until 9:30 at night.
Till right after the game.
Yeah,
it's optimistic thinking. I'm gonna go Oregon 38, James Madison 17. Push on the spread.
Okay.
Yeah. With a late touchdown.
I might go
break some betting hearts.
Let's go 34-13.
34-13. Hey, we're both on that 21 though.
Yep. I think it's going to fall somewhere around there. Yeah, I think that they're going to score one touchdown, get a couple field goals.
The rest of the games, we have two rematches in the first round, Alabama, Oklahoma, and we have Tulane, Ole Miss, and then the third game, Texas A&M, Miami. That will actually kick off Saturday.
That starts, yeah, which I was kind of bummed. Like, that's a really good one to start the day off.
Yeah.
I figured that would be a little bit later, but...
yeah, they're putting Alabama, Oklahoma. That's the Friday night game, 5:00 on.
I'm excited for that one.
I am too, just because again the rematch factor. SEC
what are you doing
factor.
for that?
What are you doing for that?
I don't know. I'm gonna. Smitty is asked me to chill for that game, so.
I think I might be seeing you Friday night then, brother.
Yeah. We should try to watch that somewhere.
I am down. Get some GT in.
Yeah.
Watch that. Yeah. I'm down. I ain't got no plans. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if has this line swung? Am I crazy? In Oklahoma's favor, or did it start when Alabama?
No, I think it started with Oklahoma being favored, but a lot of from what I'm seeing is
I'm seeing here DraftKings that opened at 1.5 Bama, and now Oklahoma's 1.5.
That might have. I'm wondering if that was a. I mean, maybe they did start. But I'm kind of confused because there's a lot of bets on
a lot of rat poison.
A lot of bets on Alabama right now. They're a trendy public pick just because you don't see them usually lose again, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be fair. They have looked. I won't be hyperbolic here. I'm not going to say they've looked like shit the past month, but they have not looked. They don't look scary. Obviously, they look beatable from how they looked against Georgia.
Their offense has really fallen off the last couple games.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. If, like I said before, I speculated Ty might be hurt a little bit with that back.
Sauces say.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, he's got a few weeks here to get a little bit better for that, but I really see this being a good game. That's what Oklahoma is shit on offense too. So
it's just crazy to me when I look at an Alabama team that essentially can't run the ball. Like,
yeah,
they finished regular season 117th in rushing yards. That is insane.
Piss poor. Yeah.
Yeah. 117th in the country in rushing yards per game.
They essentially had 0 rush yards or rushing game this whole year. Jam Miller really couldn't get anything going. He was hurt for a little bit, and no matter who they played, they couldn't run the ball for whatever reason. So, which is weird because they have some massive O-line. So I don't really know what the deal is with that.
It's bizarre. It's very bizarre. But yeah, it's just, basically since that Tennessee game, we're going on and I'm not going to count Eastern Illinois. We're going on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game sample size of them looking very meh.
Yeah.
Very meh. And against outside of Oklahoma and Georgia, South Carolina played. That was much closer game than it should be. LSU, you really didn't separate yourself too much. You had a good second quarter. Outside of that, nothing really happened for you in that game. And then that Auburn game, you let them come back in it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they weren't good against. Yeah, they were not good against Auburn. I don't know what the deal is. Auburn always play. It could just be like rivalry game. We're going to play. Everyone plays close,
Yeah.
But they weren't good during that.
No. I'm really hoping that Oklahoma wins it. I like Brent Venables. He just, I've always liked his approach. I think that I like his passion, if you will, for lack of better words.
I really like Brent Venables as well.
Yeah, he seems like a football guy. He's a defensive guy. Like he's just,
very much a football guy, and he has got a lot of passion. I've listened to quite a few of his press conferences, and he's just really well spoken. He seems like a great guy to play for. Yeah. And I kind of just hate Kalen DeBoer being a Ducks fan. Yeah. So it's easy to hate on him.
This is a game, though. Essentially, it's the classic what's got to give. Like, Oklahoma's defense is great, and Alabama's offense is not playing great right now. But also, Oklahoma's offense sucks, and Alabama's defense, it's not like they're terrible by any means.
Yeah,
any stretch of the imagination. So it's. What's the over under on this? Before I even look, I'm going to try and guess. I'm going to say over under on this is set at. I'm going to go 41 and a half.
You had to go lower.
Lower? Oh my God. 39 and a half. Yikes.
Yeah. It's going anywhere I've seen it like 38 and a half to 40 and a half. So that's just what they think of these two offenses. And to be fair, Oklahoma and Alabama have pretty good defenses. So, you don't need a masterful defense to stop Oklahoma, but you need a pretty damn good offense to score against Oklahoma. So I'm sure he'll have something up his sleeve. Brent always does, it seems like. And hopefully he'll keep it going there and take out Bama. I'd hope. But that's my call for the Friday night. I think the Tide will probably win, but I want Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Oklahoma wins a barn burner. Gosh, as soon as I start to go one way or the other, I just start then having the visions of in Alabama makes the stop on 4th down. The Crimson Tide are gonna win. I just start playing the image in my head of the complete opposite happening. Yeah, I think. Shit. This is tough. Even the ESPN matchup predictor has it at 50.9% Alabama. I'll stick to my guns, though. Oklahoma, they win this 17-14.
All right.
It's ugly.
17-14.
Yep, ugly.
Yeah, that is gross.
It is gross. It's going to be gross. How about what if we just get an absolute just offensive just fireworks, like final score 40.
Everything clicks. Everything just clicks.
Mateer's just shredding the offense. Ty Simpson goes back to early season form. It's just like, what the
Ryan Williams, 90 yards, just
insane catch along the sideline where he jukes out a couple guys and just houses it. That's wild. I mean, how much time do we need to spend on this Tulane Ole Miss game?
I mean, not a ton. We know pretty much they're outmatched.
yeah.
Should be outcoached.
It'd be fun though if Retzloff like just goes off and just keeps
Yeah.
a minute though. That'd be fun to watch.
It's another one of those ones where you're like, oh, this could be closer than what we think, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Ole Miss offense is fun. Like, it's good to watch. Like, Trinidad Chambliss is gonna probably have his way with this Tulane team, and I'm not fully. When your coach is out the door, already, I just kind of think, he wouldn't mind being done too.
Yeah. I think there is, beyond the X's and O's factor, just the team motivation factor of Ole Miss to just be like our coach left us.
We don't need you, Kiffin.
Yeah. Like our coach left us. Yeah. Fuck him. Let's go show everyone that we don't need him. That we're still a great team, and it's the team and its players on the field that can make this happen, and not the coach. So, yeah, I think that Ole Miss is going to try and definitely put it on Tulane. Easier said than done, but I mean, somewhat similar to that, to this Oregon James Madison game, man. It's just, Jimmy's and Joe's, and Tulane, you had a fun season, but you already lost to this Ole Miss team by fucking 35 points. I know it was, earlier in the season, but it was at Ole Miss. Like, it's a pretty similar situation, So, I mean, again, I don't know if you have anything else on this one, but
no, mainly I'm really excited. Like, I'm going to be driving down to Eugene during the Texas A&M Miami game, but it's one of the ones where I'm like, this should be a really good game, like really fun.
This is a game, obviously, outside of the Oregon game. If even if I don't have that factor in there, definitely the most exciting game I think of the first round. Just maybe not exciting, but just the game I'm most curious to see how it plays out, because Miami technically better schedule. A&M obviously played an SEC schedule and tripped up at the last minute by Texas. But I'm just very curious to see how this plays out, whether Miami's offense balls out, whether Texas A&M's defense is able to keep up in check. And
Malachi Tony's fun to watch.
He sure is. Yeah.
I think it's a good matchup. I just think that sometimes Carson Beck can just choke, really play bad. I think Marcel Reed is going to be a real problem for usually like their two ends, like Ruben Bain and I'm blanking on the other DN. When you get pressure on some guy who can run around and he just takes off up the middle, he's different than any of the guys they faced this year. And Casey Concepcion, I think he'll do pretty well. It's just maybe there's a decent more amount of points scored in this, but I think the biggest thing is that they're at Kyle Field with the home field advantage.
Very true.
And to me, Mike Elko is a big coaching advantage over Cristobal. Cristobal is going to do something stupid at some point, make some bad call, go for it when he shouldn't, be super conservative, punt from somewhere where he shouldn't punt. So that's one of the things like where I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, maybe I do want to just lay the points with A&M and expect them to fuck up some point.
Yeah. Since I'm looking at Carson Beck's stats from the SMU game, dude has been playing pretty goddamn good the last few weeks. I mean, granted, Syracuse. I mean, NC State's
he played shitty teams.
NC State's not bad. Pitt's not bad. I mean, Syracuse, yes. Virginia Tech, yes. But I mean, NC State, what? They finished 9-3, 8-4.
But you're telling me their defenses are good?
I mean, no. But
yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like they play in the ACC. They got to win some games. These teams are shitty.
Yeah, and anybody that NC State played,
they just all beat each other.
Yeah, I mean, NC State did beat Georgia Tech. They did beat Duke, the ACC champion. All right. Or actually, they lost to Duke. My bad. I misread that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I hear you. If it were to come down to a last minute or if the game is close, like, bank on Cristobal doing something dumb.
Yeah. And that's when you're in a close
Bank on
game
Cristobal
on the road.
and Beck to do something dumb.
Yeah. And are you going to get desperate? You might get desperate.
Well, and say what you want about A&M losing that game against Texas and them almost losing to South Carolina. When the fucking chips were down and they're down by 31 points or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Or 27 points. I mean,
coming back.
Yeah. I mean, that to me, like, say what you want. It's like, oh, they had never been in that situation. It's like, well, they were, and they came back and they fucking won that game. Defense bowed their backs. And when you go back and watch that game, I think it was just like tipped balls in the first half. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Obviously they forced some things and made mistakes on their own free will, but I think it was just very much it was a lot of bad plays and just bad luck on their part.
Yeah.
And so once they were, that second half, they were a completely different team and completely shut down South Carolina.
Yeah. I mean, I think you give Mike Elko this long to prepare for Miami. I think they come out and put together a really good game plan. Do I think that it means that they're going to shut Miami out? No, but I think that in the times that it matters, they'll step up and have good answers for him, especially second half adjustments. I think he's really good at that.
I'm curious now. Obviously, it was a couple years ago, and different players, different team. But has Mike Elko beat Miami before when he was at Duke? That's what I'm curious about.
Probably.
I'm looking at it. So his last year in 23, it doesn't look like they played his final year at Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Miami on the schedule in the year before. They did play Miami in 2022 when he was the head coach at Duke, and they won big, 45-21.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, take that for what you will, but Cristobal, he was the coach that year. Elko's seen Cristobal in Miami before, and he had their number that day.
It's nothing. Yeah, nothing new for him.
45-20. Again, didn't just beat them, beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, beat the brakes off of them.
My God. Straight belt to ass, as they say. Oh, God. Miami was starting Tyler Van Dyke that game.
Oh, solid.
Yeah. And Riley Leonard was the quarterback for Duke that game. Almost starting quarterback for the Colts, Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
Not if Phillip Rivers has anything to say about that, though.
Yeah, it's all heart from that guy.
So yeah, gut instinct, I want to say Miami's offense pulls it out, but the more that I really think about it, I want to give A&M the nod and that they're going to pull this out.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I just don't see Mike Elko losing to Cristobal, and if he does, that would be probably one of Cristobal's best wins as a head coach.
Since coming to Miami?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But they do have a common opponent in Notre Dame this year. Both played them really tight, and both had Notre Dame at home. Yeah. So,
well, now you got me curious as far as since Cristobal's got there, what is his best win? I mean,
Notre
Dame, I guess. I mean, last year they didn't play anybody. They lost that Pop-Tarts Bowl. God damn them. In 23, lost to Florida State, lost to Louisville, lost to North Carolina. Miami did beat Texas A&M in 23. Granted, Elko wasn't there. God, He only has, am I looking at this right? Since he came to Miami, he only has 2 wins against top 25 teams, or 3 wins. One of them being number 23 Texas A&M. I see that here. And then last year, oh my God, yeah.
That sounds like Cristobal to me.
Oh, at 3, because so number 23 Texas A&M 3 seasons ago, Notre Dame this year, and then technically number 24 Pitt to end the season, and number 18 Florida State this year, number 18 South Florida this year. So he literally got 4 top 25 wins this year, and 3 of them aren't even ranked anymore. So
that sounds about right.
Hey, state champs though.
Yeah, state champs.
Yeah, I'll go Texas A&M in this one though.
Yeah, I'm going to be right there with you. And that one actually might even be bet.
Oh, ooh, little tease there. A little how's your father? A little tickle. So then that would be in the next round. We'd be looking at A&M, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Georgia, Oklahoma for me. Are you going to Alabama or are you going to Oklahoma?
Like I'm still going to stick by what I think Alabama wins, but I want Oklahoma.
Okay, so then you got Alabama taking on Indiana. I got Oklahoma taking on Indiana, and then Oregon, Texas Tech. I will tell you this much: at work, at least on the sales side, we are very much already writing Oregon into this Orange Bowl game. We are selling things and packages and on-air features and on-air things that are Orange Bowl themed and Orange Bowl focused.
You guys better not be jinxing us.
Dude, every time I've talked about it with a few different potential clients and like prospects and clients that I have about it, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing this for the Orange Bowl game, we're doing this, we're doing that, like, hey, would you be interested in doing this for the Orange Bowl game? I'm just like, do not fuck this up, please.
Do not. Also, that game being at 9 a.m. on New Year's Day is pretty rough.
Yeah, that's to give you a little tease, we're trying to, and we might potentially do a watch party somewhere for that game. The trouble is trying to find a sports bar that will open at 9
a.m. Yeah.
Even 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Just so that way people can get there, get breakfast,
set up. Yeah.
And it being on New Year's Day. So
yeah.
It's
I'm sure there will be places, especially if Oregon's in it, because they know, like, oh,
people will come.
People are going to come. Like, people want to go watch. We'll open up as an exception for that day.
Yeah.
And we'll sling some breakfast out there for them. Like,
yep. Exactly.
Hopefully, because that'd be absolutely massive game.
Yeah.
But the Orange Bowl, we're just going from Eugene to Florida. They might as well just stay in Florida if we do win.
Because you got to go to Georgia the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it will be. I think it might still be winter break for students, January 9th. They might have to be back already by then, but might as well.
I mean, I'm sure they're getting an exception through their little run.
Oh, they didn't play go to Oregon to play school. All right.
Yeah. I'm a little like, I've been looking at tickets and everything for this JMU game. It is not selling out like I thought it would. And there are a lot of fucking JMU fans coming.
Well, I heard that they're opening up the student section for tickets as well.
Because, I mean, it sucks. The students are gone.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, there's going to be some, that stay in town, but because I don't think they kick them out of the dorms. Like, if you want to stay, you can stay. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of out-of-state kids. I mean, yeah, they'll be traveling home for the holidays after that point.
I was just hoping, like, our fan base should be fucking selling this game out. It's a playoff game at Autzen, first one ever.
I'm with you,
I
man.
don't care we're playing James Madison. I don't care we're playing Alabama. This thing should be sold out, and I'm pissed off that it's not for Oregon fans. And then the Oregon fans are buying them. They're selling their fucking tickets. They don't even care who they're selling them to.
Are you saying that it might be, 70-30 split James Madison crowd?
I don't think it's going to be that extreme. I think that
the Dukes, they travel, man.
I think the Dukes are going to travel really well. They're in the playoff. They're in the playoff, and they get to come to Autzen. Like, that's one of the. I mean, besides the flight being a nightmare from James Madison to Portland or Eugene, I mean, that's a bucket list for some of those people. So, I'm just hoping I did my part. I bought tickets.
Hey, dude, if I could go, I would. Obviously, I will be hosting the post game show on the Fan.
Because I got tickets for Josh and Smitty.
Hell yeah!
So they're sitting right in front of me.
Hell yeah!
Which will be cool. But yeah, it's frustrating when I see so many opens. I'm like, what are we doing here?
That is one of attendance and or opponents' attendance at games is one of your biggest pet peeves, and it cracks me up every time how worked up it gets you.
Dude, it just pisses me off. It's like one of the things that like make me most mad. Is like we can't sell out we can't just eat up these tickets for our team and make it extremely hard for the other team. And I don't want the fucking visitors there. This isn't your home. Stay the fuck out of there. Other than your visitor allotment that you get is that little 7 up in the corner over there. Yeah. I don't want to see any more purple. I don't want to see any more whatever the fuck color you are other than green and yellow. And it pisses me off. It's one of the things that I'm like, what are we doing? Our fans are such bitches. They're such bitches, dude. They fucking are like, I could make a couple dollars by selling this. Well, fucking show up, Show up.
Oh, Jesus.
It kills me.
Easy, girl.
I know fucking Christmas is coming around, but and you're like, I could make a couple more dollars. That's a couple more gifts.
Hey, in this economy, dude, come on. Can you blame him?
Don't buy the tickets then, asshole. Or if you're going to sell them to a Duck fan. Make sure it goes to a Duck fan.
I'm seeing this. The president of JMU said that they have a wager. He has a wager with the Oregon president that if JMU wins,
on the books, off the books,
off the books.
Okay.
If JMU wins, we will send him a bottle of Oregon Pinot Noir. If Oregon wins, then he will send President Schultz of Oregon a Virginia ham. So who knew? Who knew that they were new for their hams in Virginia?
That is so stupid.
I had no idea.
So stupid.
Have you had a Virginia ham before? You have not had ham before, unless you have had a Virginia ham. Okay.
He gets it, just spits it out. It's just fucking disgusting.
It's like canned ham.
Oh, it's just spam.
Hey, you ever had spam musubi though?
Don't even.
Dude, it's so good. I will crush spam musubi.
Your secret, you love Hawaiian type foods.
I honestly do. That
is ridiculous. The amount of like Thai and Hawaiian food that you enjoy.
I love Hawaiian food so much. Honestly, it was, having a girlfriend that was born and raised in Hawaii is fantastic. And it wasn't even like, it wasn't.
I didn't even ask for this.
No, I didn't ask for this life, and I'm glad I got it, dude. There was there's this one food though. So this was like a year or so ago. I think you and I, we were hanging out maybe with Smitty over at at the dugout, and I went over to her friend's house because she was over there hanging out for his birthday party.
Okay.
And I was one of like 2 white people there. The rest were a bunch of Hawaiian people. So
Yeah.
I was a minority in this situation. I was not happy. I did not. It was very uncomfortable for me. But
Was it really?
no, it was great. But they had this one thing though called Lau Lau, which I'm reading it here. It's basically like pork. You can either do pork or fish, but it's wrapped in like tea leaves or taro leaves, and then it's steamed or something. But they were like, "Hey, we have some left over. You want it?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll give it a try." And then you serve it over some rice, and I was like crushing it. It was really, really good. And
I was crushing it.
and her friend was like, "Dude, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it."
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And I was just like, "No, I'm fucking eating." I was like, "Do you not see me right now? Like I am
You don't see me destroying this right now."
Yeah, I'm like, "Do you see what I'm doing to this thing?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I like it." Like, what are we talking about here? It was great though. It was phenomenal. It was almost like in a sense, like a Kahlua pig, just not like crispy or anything, just wrapped in a tea leaf, served on some rice. It was fucking awesome though. I still think about it
Every day.
every day, every moment. Yeah, I love Hawaiian food. Give me as many scoops of Hawaiian mac with my plate, please. You like Hawaiian mac salad?
That is actually one thing that I do not mind.
There we go. All right, add it to the list.
Well, the thing is like there's some things that like I don't mind, like I'll eat, but I also just have this thing in my brain where I'm like, I could eat that, but I'd rather not, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I
know.
I'd eat
get
it and it'd be fine. Like I don't think it tastes bad, but like I think of other things that taste better.
You know what's great about Newburgh also right now is they added in a Roxy's Hawaiian grill a few months ago, and they're adding in a Hawaiian Bros Island grill into town too. So I'm just
So Island boy.
it's game over. It's game over.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the Hawaiian Bros is gonna have a drive-through, so I can just in out. See you later. Lau Lau's all day.
Lao.
Yeah. I want to jump over to NFL.
Yeah, let's
Speaking
talk about that.
Speaking of Hawaiian, it's Tua Time's officially over in Miami.
Dude, this is the time where I'm like, I fucking hate what teams are doing, especially fantasy purposes. They start sitting people. They start
I have zero sympathy when it comes to fantasy right now. Okay.
Well, you understand it. Like, why the fuck are we like? How is our playoffs going? And we're not even going to have like some of our best players. And you like all of a sudden you have to go and get Joe Schmoes that aren't playing for anything. So it's like that pisses me off when teams start doing that. So you got to hope that you have someone that really means like you really playing for something this time of year.
Oh yeah. Well, I ain't playing for shit. I'll tell you that much. I'm playing for 11th. I'm playing to not finish last. That's what I'm playing for right now.
I know that I was talking to Smitty. He was talking about that same thing last week. Him and Josh were playing each other in the Pooper Bowl. Yeah. And
is it any worse though than losing or being in the consolation bracket or being the number 1 seed and losing to the 8th seed, like what happened to Dave, I believe?
Yeah, that was a rough go for Dave.
Well, at least we get the Leonard Bowl in this round of the playoffs.
Yeah, it'll be good. The brothers going against each other.
A family affair between Kyle Leonard and Daniel Leonard. Yeah. I'm rooting for Daniel. I mean, just let's just.
It's a true underdog story there.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, dude. I mean, I was looking at the contracts because I was just curious about. I was like, how much money is Miami still on the hook for Tua? When can they get rid of him? Because they just gave him a deal like before last season.
Isn't he guaranteed a $40 million at least, or is it even more?
Well, they do have a potential out after next season. If they
Okay.
were to cut him after next season, they would have to eat 34.8 million in dead cap. They ain't getting rid of him after this year. His dead cap hit would be $99 million. So Tua is gonna be on this roster next year
Good
unless
God.
they trade him or something like that. Yeah, I just at the time of him signing this deal, I believe it was like him and Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love all got big contracts at the same time. And there's just part of me that, I just find it, how do I say this? Like the NFL, it's like if you don't have a quarterback, like, and even if your quarterback shows any sign of being somewhat competent, teams are just like, well, we have to pay him. Well, we got to give him a contract. And it's just like,
Oh,
I'm like,
guess we got to give him a contract now.
yeah. And I'm just like, do you? Like, obviously it works out for some of them and some of them don't. And maybe it's just like the franchise itself, like Miami Dolphins, kind of known for being a shitty franchise.
Yeah.
Like, of course they would do that. Like, I was looking at some of the other contracts for quarterbacks around the league, and it's kind of not surprising the teams that have shitty contracts for their quarterbacks. Like another example, Arizona, like gave Kyler Murray a bag. Shocker, shitty franchise, gave a shitty contract to a quarterback. That's probably not going to be around. Browns and Deshaun Watson. I'll openly say it. Dak Prescott's having a great year, but you probably didn't need to give him all of that money.
Yeah, I mean he's having a good year. I wouldn't say great. Great would be leading this team to a playoffs, which just isn't happening.
Hey, 1%. 1%. All right, never say never.
You mean when the Eagles take care of the Commanders this week, it's just going to be finished?
Hey, don't you dare say that Marcus isn't going to get the job done against the Eagles, all right? But he's not going to get the job done.
I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, no, probably not. But again, like the Packers, they gave Jordan Love a contract and it's worked out. They gave Trevor Lawrence that deal, but it's funny, even Trevor Lawrence, I think with that contract, he's not exactly like deserving of that paycheck.
He's definitely underperforming that contract.
Yeah, so
no doubt. No doubt.
I am very just confused, and also like, do these teams have to give these contracts, or is it just they're just like, well, we either franchise tag him for a year or two, and then we see, like, I don't know. I just feel like some teams and some franchises are like, well, we got to pay him. Like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of get like yourself screwed sometimes. You have if you have a decent year, and then it's going on the potential, and then what the QB market is at that time, and then what your agent's doing. Are you saying, hey, I'm going to be out of here, and then you're going to be like, all right, well, if we're not going to pay him, we're out a quarterback and we got to go find a new one. We want to win now. Like, so it really is, what have you done for me lately at that position? And if you had a decent year or showed promise of any kind, and we're a high draft pick, yeah, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt and you're probably going to get a nice contract.
Yeah, it's like, what have you done for me lately, and what could you do for me down the road?
Yeah, what is your potential?
Yeah.
So it is stupid and weird to think about, but yeah, you're going to be falling into that a lot right now. But did you watch the Thursday night game at all? That game was wild.
The Bucks blowing the game against the Falcons, that one?
Yeah.
I cannot believe, and going into this season, did I like the Bucks as much as some people did to like be a potential Super Bowl sleeper or go to the NFC Championship game? I was like, all right, I wouldn't go that crazy. I think their ceiling is what they have shown the last couple seasons. I think they're a good team, feisty, but what they're doing right now, like Todd Bowles is fucked. Like,
Yeah.
he
To-
is playing himself, coaching himself out of a job.
Yeah. To be fair, me and you were on the podcast earlier this year, like, oh, we really like this Bucks team. I think that they can make a nice little run in the playoffs, you know? And then you see, I don't know if it's Baker getting hurt, what it is. They've had a lot of injuries along the way. Mike Evans, it seems like every week he's hurt. Chris Godwin just came back. They continuously deal with stuff like every team in the NFL. But they're in this little lull where I think that you really got to question what Todd Bowles is doing, and how you lose that game. It's unacceptable, especially for you to possibly be in the position now to have such a big game against the Panthers this week, for division implications, you know?
Well, and, you know, it kind of seems like nobody wants to win that division except the Saints. The Saints
Yeah.
are doing what they got to do. They're beating the Panthers and the Buccaneers. It's like, hey, at this point,
Shuck's showing up.
Let the Saints in at this point. It's clear that the Buccaneers or the Panthers don't want to win this division.
Yeah.
But
Tyler Shuck's played really well the last 2 weeks. I will say that.
Yeah.
Doing enough, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? 28-14 with like 10 minutes left to go in the game. And then they obviously give up the 2 touchdowns, the field goal, and then I mean they gave up the 3rd and 28, or they at least let them cut it in half, and then they give up the 4th and 14 or whatever it was. It was just like, oh my god! And to Kirk Cousins of all teams,
dude, Kyle Pitts had the game of his life.
Oh yeah, there was
11 receptions, 166 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, right, buddy.
So it was 28-14 after the 13:34 mark. That's when the Bucks took that lead. Plenty of time for something to happen, but that final possession was just like the icing on the cake of it, to give up a first down when you have a team on 3rd and 28. Like, and Todd Bowles, who's known for his defense.
Yeah.
That's where, and then goes and throws the entire team under the bus after the game.
Dude, he was heated in that press conference. That was killing me.
I will say it's nice to see Todd Bowles show any emotion at all, because he seemingly, whenever it shows him on the sideline, he's just
not into it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, do you give a shit or what? But
yeah, what is that?
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely wild. And then the week was capped off with my Cowboys, of course, just choking. And, you know, as soon as they give me any hope after beating the Chiefs, then they lose and get crushed by the Lions, give up 1 billion points, and then make JJ McCarthy look competent and look like he might actually be an NFL quarterback. But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's been pretty much the Dallas defense this year.
Yep.
It hasn't been good. I mean, there's no sugarcoating that. And then if you're off a little bit offensively, then that hurts. I mean, really, Brian Flores kind of showed the game plan. Blitz the shit out of Dak. Don't let him get down. Don't throw anything over the top, and make him uncomfortable, like that whole time.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
But I don't know how long. I mean, how long do we have to wait to fucking say the Chiefs are not in the fucking or the goddamn playoffs, baby? Woo,
dude,
that's what I'm talking about.
Not only are they not in the playoffs this year, they might not be in the playoffs next year. I mean, they might not get Mahomes back for the season opener. I mean, and if that isn't just literally insult to injury, no pun intended, like, hey,
that guy will be back. He just will be back like probably like 6 games into the season or something.
It's like, hey, not only are you not going to make the playoffs, but also your franchise quarterback, let's just tear his ACL and his LCL while we're at it.
Dude, they had that coming for him finally. Oh, it feels good. They're not going to win the division.
You mean them not going to the playoffs? I thought you meant Mahomes had the torn ACL come.
No. I mean, I don't wish that injury on him, of course.
It's like, Jesus Christ, this guy's an animal.
No, but I mean, the fact that we beat the Chiefs 2 times in one season, we have not done that. I don't remember the last time that's happened.
Ooh.
And
Let's find out. I'm curious now.
honestly, we didn't even have a home game. We played them in Brazil. So, um, we finally do that. We have not lost in our division yet. Um, so I mean, we have a 97% chance right now to make the playoffs.
You're rock hard, essentially.
Yeah, but it's so disgustingly bad to watch.
Yeah.
It is not pretty. Our defense is doing a lot. Our offensive line is the worst. And I don't know if you saw, but our center is graded out the worst center in the NFL, worse than the Raiders.
Don't take PFF at their word. It's a bunch
Bradley
of.
Bozeman. Oh, this is two. There's two different sources.
It's a bunch of just bullshit. They don't know what they're doing over there.
Regardless, Bradley Bozeman is awful. He's so
Uh,
bad.
You want to know the last time that the Los Angeles Chargers swept the Chiefs in a season?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, they have never swept the Chiefs in a season because the last time they were the San Diego Chargers when it happened in 2013.
Yeah, it's really one of those things that just not used to doing. So the fact that it happened and to have a team that is I saw the stat they showed during the game played the second most linemen in the league this year of changing out 12 to 13 different bodies this year.
Yeah, but it's Justin Herbert's fault. He's not that great of a quarterback, honestly.
I honestly can't believe that he's able to do anything with what we got going on. Everyone is now seeing the blueprint of like, all right, let's just blitz the shit out of Justin here, and that's going to be good because he can't have any time. And if we've been able to establish the run a little bit, but it's a lot of just doing what you need to win, just scraping by.
Grinding out a win.
He's got a broken hand. It doesn't matter. He's still lasering balls in there, you know? God. Yeah, it's one of those things that I couldn't believe it that we actually did it. I was definitely expecting us to lose that game, especially seeing that we were 5.5 point underdogs on the road. I was like, this is a classic spot where the Chargers lose. Well, this is I guess a different team now with a different coach that we can actually win some of these games in December. So it made me pretty happy, and it's just one step closer to possibly winning the division.
Hey, it's a duck division now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got also you're a little off kilter on the camera there. Let me get in it. There we go. Perfect. You're like a Picasso painting over there.
Yeah, I was just chilling, you know.
Hey, dude, I don't blame you. You're just chilling, you know. You got that boil off of your ass, and you're just watching bowl games. You're living your best life. But yeah, the division, the AFC West is the division of the Ducks. I mean, almost. I mean, Chip Kelly's not on the Raiders anymore, but you know,
it absolutely kills me that Bo Nix and Troy Franklin are on the Broncos because I also hate the Broncos.
I know it's a tough watch for you, huh?
It's just brutal. I feel like all the players that I want from the Ducks are all going to my division all the time.
Yeah, and I mean there isn't really. I mean, Kayvon went to the Giants.
I mean, you got Marcus right now, but like,
yeah, but that's easy to.
Yeah,
I can accept that. But I'm just trying to think. I mean, there really isn't a whole lot of Ducks in the. What is it? Javon Holland. He went to the Giants, but you know he's been injured this year, and the Giants suck also. So again, when the teams suck, it's easy to accept. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Much easier to accept.
Did you check out? I mean, probably the best game of top two game of the day was Bills Patriots. just the swing, the point swing in that.
Dude, Bills again having to just crawl back from the dead.
Down 21 points, come back, win the game. Showing that they're going to continue to fight throughout the game, and then
dude, I feel like I've
out.
said this to you before, and I'll say it again. If the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year or get there, like, what a missed opportunity. Like, with the Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs factor, it's out of the way. The only other quarterback outside of Mahomes and Brady to make it to the Super Bowl out of the AFC of the last couple of years is Joe Burrow. He's out of the way. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they are a non-factor basically at this point.
Dude, the AFC is wide open now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you can't take advantage of this, I mean, you just beat the Patriots. You got them after they beat you earlier this year. I mean, who else have they played this year that is in the playoff? I mean, you came back against the Ravens earlier this year. You beat up on the Steelers a couple weeks ago. You did lose to the Texans earlier this year.
To be fair, the Texans are hot right now. They're figuring something out. That defense is nasty.
Yep, number one defense in the NFL.
Yeah, you got to really watch out for that team.
I would say that the playoff teams in the AFC 1 through 7 at this moment, that is who is going to be in the playoffs. The Colts just keep falling off the face of the planet, and Rivers isn't going to save them. And they have a tough last 3 games against the 49ers, Jags, and Texans. The way that you can't count the Ravens out just yet. And they do finish the season with the Steelers, but their schedule is really tough. They got the Patriots, Packers, and Steelers left. So
we got a tough schedule too. We play you guys this week.
Oh, that's
Houston.
That's not tough.
And then Denver.
No, just put us out of our misery, please.
I hope we can.
All right, we'll settle down. I mean, don't have to don't get too aggressive there. But yeah, I think that who is in 1 through 7 right now, that those are your playoff teams. Obviously, it's just, who's going to fall where, is it going to be you or the Broncos winning the division? Is it going to be Patriots or the Bills winning the division? Is it going to be Jags or Texans winning the division? So yeah, I think those are your 7 teams. It's just a matter of who's getting the buys, who's getting the buy, and who's getting the division crowns.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild finish. I just can't help to feel like the Chargers will blow it at some point, but I am pretty sound on us making the playoffs, though.
Oh, I'm feeling good about it too. Again, it's just the Colts. They're not going to do it. They're not going to be able to pull it off. And then the Steelers or Ravens, it's only one of them are going to make it in, winning the division, I think. So
it's going to be the Steelers again. You just know it.
I love the Ravens. That's my Baltimore brethren over there, my Baltimore bird brethren. But I did have a feeling that the Steelers were going to somehow, yet again, pull a rabbit out of the hat this year with Rodgers and get a winning record and make the playoffs. So I just for the sake of me being right, I kind of want to see them pull it off. But then they can flame out and lose.
For me being right.
I mean, yeah. You want to be right.
No, I got you.
Give me 2 seconds here. Apparently, my girlfriend is locked out of the house.
Come on, Fisher. You didn't unlock it before?
So much for me being a gentleman last week.
I know. What the fuck?
Hey! She's not happy.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, also, I got to talk to my landlord, too, because my My doorknob randomly out of nowhere has just started being a bitch when it comes to my house key. Like it has just become a battle. Just trying to get the key in the don't know what happened.
All of a
It's
sudden.
oh dude, it's like literally over the last month. Like just trying to get the key inside the doorknob is just like I said, it's just a struggle. And I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Obviously,
Oh,
I blame Joey personally, but over on the NFC though, we kind of talked about this South with the Bucks and the Panthers and nobody wanting to win that division.
yeah.
I mean, outside of that, Eagles, they'll seal it up this week. They'll seal up the division this week. I mean, they play the Commanders, and yeah, you guys will beat us. Chargers will take care of the Cowboys. Maybe. And then but the NFC North and the West still up for grabs. Rams have clinched a playoff spot. One of two
I mean, the
teams
Rams look so good. They really do.
I will say though that losing Devontae Adams and now Puka Nakua apparently an anti-Semite, that there could be trouble in paradise.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a really interesting game on Thursday with the Seahawks. Like really good game, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to say solid Thursday night matchup finally.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I think it's going to be a tough spot for the Rams with their injury situation and Seattle being at home. I think that gives them a little bit of the edge.
I will say though, with the Seahawks, I mean, their defense has looked really good. We have 3 straight weeks, and their offense, their first half offense especially, has looked like absolute dog water. Like against the Colts, that Falcons game, it was tied 6-6 at halftime. And then when they played the Vikings, their offense in the first half looked like shit as well. They've been having to lean on Jason Myers for the last couple of weeks.
But they're finding ways to win games. It's not going to be pretty always. It's not going to always work. There's different teams that put together good game plans against them, but they're still winning games, So like that's what good teams do, and that's what happens in the NFL. So sometimes it's not going to look pretty, but you grind out those games, you get done, and you're still in the division, still in the hunt.
It will be a fun matchup, though. I mean, they've given up 25 points over the last 2 weeks, and the Rams have scored 2,500 points over the last 3 weeks, seemingly. So it's a great offense versus a great defense.
Yeah, you get total at like 42.5 or something for the game?
Let's see here. 42.5.
So like a little bit lower than maybe would seem.
Yeah, it's got bet down. I don't know if this was the season, like opening season line, or this is just this week. I mean, it says it opened at 47.5. So
it's going to be an intense one, though. Like,
that's a great game. I'm stoked for that.
But yeah, I mean, the NFC runs through those teams. I mean, the Lions are in there too, of course. I think they're just below that tier of. I think that like Seattle and the Rams are currently playing the best ball. You can't, as much as you don't want to, you can't count out the Eagles because somehow, some way, they win games, and they're a good team.
That, beating the Raiders 31-0, that'll make you feel some type of way, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, after they hadn't looked very good I will say they do not look as good as last year's defense or last year's team, but it's still like one of the better teams in the NFL.
They'll beat the Commanders handily this week, feel all good about themselves, and then they'll go to Buffalo, get their shit pushed in, and then they'll come back down to
earth. But I mean, it's really just for everyone. You got to make the playoffs. You make the playoffs, you're in. You can make a run, and that's kind of how I feel about any of these teams. But right now, the Rams, the Seahawks, have kind of really set it for me in that NFC right now.
Who
I
do
mean,
you
you can't.
like?
You got to say the Bears. The Bears are playing well too. I'll give them that.
Well, I was just gonna say, who you got in the NFC North, man? Who pulls it out?
I mean, right now you're really seeing the coaching display that Ben Johnson's put on this year. It doesn't really matter. They've established the run this year. Caleb Williams is not making as many boneheaded mistakes, and they have weapons to throw to. So, and their defense has played pretty good. So, if you get that, you stay healthy. Their line keeps Caleb Williams up, and you get Ben Johnson creating plays and doing the coaching job he's doing.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Bears. You want to talk about? This is the opportunity to prove it. You got to play San Francisco, Green Bay, and the Lions all here in in. They don't play San Francisco next. San Francisco is playing Indy this week, but they will play the Packers. That is the what is it? That is 5:20 on Fox. Am I going crazy right now? Oh, it's a Saturday game?
Yeah, it's Saturday. They have it during the Duck game. It's fucking stupid.
Why?
Because this is the time of year where they start playing games on Saturday and competing with college football, which is so dumb.
All right. Well, okay. Well, they'll play. Yeah, they got the Packers, and then they got to go to San Francisco. I mean, that's they got to win this game against the Packers. This is a must win to me.
I mean, you would think so, man. You would think that they, I don't know. The Packers, they might split it this year. I could see them splitting.
Well, it's a must win because
division wise.
Yeah, because then you got to go play at the 49ers, and they're going to be playing for a wild card spot. And then if you lose that game, and then you're going into the final week of the season against the Lions, who could be playing, that could be for the last wild card spot.
Yeah. Do we have a Lions Steelers game in the afternoon on Sunday? And the Lions are 7-point favorites. That's kind of crazy.
That is wild. That's a stinky line right there.
Yeah, that is. Is that blowout watch?
What, Lions over the Steelers?
Yeah.
Dude, this Lions team, when they are on, they are on. Like, they can put up points.
Especially off a loss. They're going to be motivated.
Yeah, they'll just outscore you. Like, they'll just run up the fucking score on you. And it's just, that game, that Thursday night game a couple weeks ago against the Cowboys, like going into it, I'm like, Cowboys are looking good right now, and they beat the Eagles and they beat the Chiefs. I was like, but the thing that scared me, I was like, this Lions team can just score 42 on you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then they ended up putting up like 49 or something, or 47 on them. So I was just like 44. So yeah, I mean, I'll put them on blowout watch. Steelers at Lions. Steelers are feeling good about themselves, but Lions are fighting for their lives. They're scratching and clawing for a wild card spot.
And then we sneakily have this 49ers team at 10-4. It doesn't even seem like that they've been that good this year, but they're winning games. They're the top of the division. So
yeah, and Brock Purdy's back. They're looking good. I mean, they've won 4 in a row. Granted,
I guess that division's really good.
Yeah. Granted, the 49ers have been playing some pretty shitty teams lately. They played.
Yeah.
This is their last 4 games: Titans, Browns, Panthers, Cardinals. Like, stop.
And I didn't even really realize this, though, but the Lions are desperate to win. They only have a 36% chance right now to make the playoffs after that last loss with how they played this year. And so they're going to be coming for that ass over.
Yeah. Man, if you look at the 49ers schedule, though, it's like when they, at least the last few weeks, when they have played good teams, they've lost. So outside of this 4-game win streak, like where, okay, you beat the Panthers, congratulations. They lost to the Rams back in like week 10, whatever it was. And then they beat the Giants, whoop-de-fucking-do. Lost to the Texans. Beat the Falcons, whoop-de-fucking-do. Lost the Buccaneers. So they do have a win against the Rams, but then they lost the Jags. beat the Cardinals, beat the Saints. They opened the season with the win against the Seahawks. So, I mean, those wins against the Seahawks and Rams were back in September and early October. So
early on.
I mean,
They've definitely benefited from that schedule.
Hell yeah, they have. And again, when they've played better teams since that Rams win, when they've played against better teams, they've lost. Buccaneers, Texans, Rams, again, they all lost those. And then your wins have come against the Falcons, Giants, Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans. Like, that's not. They really need to prove it this next couple of weeks because, yes, they'll play the Colts who are floundering, but then they finish with the Bears and Seahawks. Gosh, this is going to be a wild. This is going to be a crazy end to the season with these NFC West and NFC North teams.
It's going to be a fun end. I'm excited to see it all play out.
And someone's getting left out.
Mm-hmm.
And
that probably shouldn't because the NFC is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the teams that are still technically in the playoff hunt in the NFC, it is Cowboys, but they're done. The Panthers and Bucks. It's basically one of those teams wins the division. It's very similar to the AFC North. It's like it's either Steelers or Ravens. In this case, it's either the Buccaneers or Panthers. Neither of those teams are getting the wild card. And yeah, there is going to be one team out of the Bears, Seahawks, 49ers, Packers, and Lions. That's 6 teams that something's got to give. And one of those teams is going to get left out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Or excuse me, 5 teams. Yeah, because Bears, Seahawks, 49ers, Packers, Lions. You got 5 teams for 4 playoff spots. Man, I can't wait. I am stoked for these last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I don't think. Well, there's a possibility maybe I'll be able to bring my laptop and stuff to Arizona with me next week because I will be there for Christmas time.
Oh yeah, do we do a Tuesday night or a Christmas Eve pod?
Yeah, Christmas Eve might be tough for me. Tuesday.
While opening gifts.
Yeah, it's just tough because I'm already getting shit from her and her family because I'm supposed to, like, Alyssa left for Arizona today. I'm supposed to be in Arizona already, but since the Ducks have a playoff game, I'm staying, and I rescheduled my flight for the next morning. So,
sorry, babe.
Yeah,
I love you, but I love my Ducks.
Yeah, she knew that this was going to happen if we had a home playoff game, and it just ended up falling right on it. So, right. Yeah, it's unfortunate there, but I'll see what I can do as far as trying to get on and maybe get like a half hour, 45 minutes or so to try to preview, hopefully, some of these final games as we go down. But
when do you come back from Arizona?
On Christmas.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't think I'm not doing anything the 26th. I took that day off. So, I mean, it's kind of late in the week, but also the way that this college football playoff schedule is set up. And,
I could probably do something during the day on the 26th.
I'm not opposed to getting crazy on the 26th, Friday.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll be in discussion, but I think that about does it for this episode 40, man. How about that?
Yep.
Another landmark.
Let's go.
All right. I gotta go whip up some dinner.
Yep.
And potentially rub some feet, rub some shoulders to make up for the entryway fiasco that just happened 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I gotta go ice my nuts. So I'll be doing that. And
did you get a vasectomy as well?
No. Yeah. So I'll be probably seeing you Friday.
Yeah. Speaking of balls and vasectomies and babies and whatnot, shout out to Sam Long joining fatherhood.
Oh, he just had his kid?
Just had his kid. Yep. 2 days ago. He is now officially a father.
That's awesome.
To a healthy baby boy, Ace Aaron Long.
Ace in the hole.
Yeah, and the jokes have already begun that it will be the only ace that he ever gets in his life.
Hey, breaking news! Breaking news! I don't know if you saw this. Justice Lowe will enter the transfer portal for Oregon.
Hey, we're deep.
Wide receiver. Yep.
Evan's coming back. Dak is going to be back, obviously. Hey, hate to see you go, but
hopefully he finds a good spot. He's a good player.
Yeah. It's just the reps weren't there this year for him, and hopefully it'll be somewhere else for him. So, best of luck.
Yep.
Jersey's just dropped a couple hours ago too.
Ooh, I haven't seen him yet, but
Yep. Check it out.
All right.